the first tube, you have to cut it out here, and then make sure that there's nothing on this, and make sure that you drop it on the floor so somebody legs get pricked. Just kidding. So tie it out so that it's not in anybody's way. Okay, there you go. And then so this is all clean. There's nothing, no small piece hanging or anything, so it's clean. Just let it be here for a while. Then we got to do one more small thing here. We got to take this side, and then we got to cut this all the way, like you don't leave anything on that. It's really important that there's no tiny wires here. If the wires are there, then it's going to make some rattle sound. And so that's we have nicely prepared the Veena for tying up the new string. Our new string is going to be, it depends on what pitch you're playing. So for this pitch, we're going to be having around 30 or 31. So I'm going to be using 31 for the concert. Generally speaking, you got to put your string 2 days before your concert. Don't want to put it on the day of concert. Put it a day before. Just try it out, how the string is, how you feel. When you're taking the strings, you got to be really careful that you don't bend anywhere. Right? It got to be really smooth, and treat it with respect. It's very important. Because this is going to give a life to you. So, usually, this is the time I always say my slokam. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So I take some wire like this, a little bit longer than what I need. Actually, be generous on that. So take it. So I've taken a little extra length and cut it off. And most importantly, once you cut it off, for now you got a string, but remember, this is going to save you next time, right? So you better make sure that you're safe, and then put it in a nice way, and then shove, keep it in a nice bag like this, so it's always safe. How do you know your string is bad? If you wipe your fingers down, you can see some bumps on there. If there's bumps, the string is, you need to change. Usually the second string does not have that much problem. It will stay longer because it's a little thicker. The first string is the one that you are playing so much. So here's what happens. It starts from this side. It looks like very, very simple, but when you start doing this, it's a really tricky one. So you put a knot here, push it back here. See, just kind of something like that. And then here, this part needs to be very careful. You can't bend the string here. You have to make sure that this goes here. And don't tighten it, just loose, relax, loose. Okay, see if I didn't bend the string at all, anywhere. All the way through. And once you go here, you just make sure you pull it. There you go. So this knot, what's going to happen when you pull, it's going to get more tight. Right? If you put anywhere else, you're going to lose it. Right? So that's where. Then you take this end. Still, you got to be very careful. Make sure that you don't bend anywhere. Leave the string on its own. With due respect. Give a lot of respect. And pull it up here. Once it comes here, just make sure that this is going through this. And now we have to tighten a little bit here. Right? I had to have like few rounds. That's why I said take it a little, be generous and give a little bit more. Okay? Alright, now I made it. Perfect. No bend, nowhere, anywhere, no bends. And this is the tricky part. This is the most trickiest part that you need to be careful on putting the Veena. See, we took quite a lot, right? But ultimately, if you see here, it's not that much. We have just the right amount here. Okay, if it's too tight, then we can't. You know, if it's only a little bit, you can pull it and you can make it a nice threading here. Okay, so you have to make sure. When it is loose, it is more flexible, right? So this will take a little practice in the beginning, right? It looks like so easy when you start doing it. I mean, if you like put, you know, strings 5 times. Sometimes kids don't even know how to put the strings. Even, you know, they got to take the Veena to the teacher. The teacher always do that. I mean, it's kind of okay for small kids like Tulsi, you know. But they also need to learn slowly. And take it out, and then what I'll do, I'll go, you know, just to make sure that, you know, when playing it doesn't get loosened up. So I go one more round here. Right. So the chances of this are going to loosen up when playing is very slim on this. Okay? And I want to leave this one. This is my style. I always leave a little bit, you know, it's like a decoration for the Veena. Don't cut it off, like, you know, you don't want to cut your hair so short. So like that. Now, we just tune it up. Your Veena is all tuned. That's what you think, right? Watch. I just move this a little bit. So it's not, you know, you got to do like 3 or 4 times. Tune it up. Because it's not, you know, there are a lot of loose lines on there. So you have to do like 3 or 4 times. Still going down, see that? Still going down. Now it's kind of tight, it's not going down. See that? It's, no matter how much I pull. Now for you know, sometimes string won't happen in first time it's off. You know, some bend will come. So I just check it up if there's any bend here, and then I still feel very happy. So I will say one more time: Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So this should never go down, you know, no matter where I am playing. That's God's grace and the teacher's blessing. And remember, all the small pieces that we kept, make sure all the tiny ones are out. We don't leave any tiny pieces. Okay? And then we had to make sure that we throw all these things. What I do is I put it in this box, and then at the end of the class, I will just make sure that I throw everything out. And now we got to see if this works, right? Let's see if this is working now. You know, my fingers are going to hurt a little bit because it's a new string. That's why you got to put it one day before so you get practice on that string. And then it's so nice when you put a new string. The Veena sounds really good. So you got to take care of maintain the Veena really good. The Veena will take care of you, right? That's the saying. Yeah, now it's all ready. It's not going down. It's ready for a concert. Okay.